Protesters besiege the Eurozone's financial capital while ranks of riot police stand with attack dogs and water cannon at the ready in case anti-austerity passions get out of hand. Russia calls for an end to political games over chemical weapons in Syria, raising concerns over the reported arrests of al-Qaeda-linked Syrian militants with highly poisonous sarin gas. Hello, very good morning, Chief. You just joined us just after midnight, the very small hours of June the 1st, as it is now here in Moscow. My name's Kevin Owen, and this is RT. And our top story, the financial heart of the Eurozone was under siege Friday, with thousands of anti-austerity protesters descending on vital banking institutions in the city of Frankfurt. Riot squads were out in force too, bracing themselves for clashes with water cannon and police dog units at the ready. Peter Oliver reports now from Germany's financial hub.
Thousands of demonstrators have come out onto the streets of Frankfurt on Friday to take part in Blockupy 2013. They've essentially shut off access to the European Central Bank, which has its headquarters here in the German city. Frankfurt is, of course, home to many large banks, one of the world's largest banking sectors, and that's why thousands have come out to voice their anger against the banking sector and the way that Europe's financial institutions are, in their eyes, being mismanaged. Also, drawing people's anger has been the latest figures coming out regarding unemployment in the Eurozone. Now, we're hearing of a staggering nearly 20 million people out of work inside the countries that make up the monetary union. That's just over 12% of the population. Now, to find out just why people are here in Frankfurt to demonstrate, I'm joined by Katharina Principe from the Left Party in Germany, the student wing of the Left Party in Germany. Thank you very much for talking to me. Why are people coming out in such numbers to vent their anger?
Well, I think what is happening here in Frankfurt today is if there are 20 million people unemployed in the Eurozone, especially young people, we understand that there are no national solutions to this crisis. We understand that there has to be international solidarity and international struggle if we are to overcome the banking crisis and the austerity politics that have been completely destroying the social states around Europe.
Do you think there's a concern amongst the young that those levels of unemployment that we're seeing in the southern European countries, like your own, could eventually migrate here to the north? It could be a problem here.
Yeah, sure. It's already happening. Germany is not a paradise in Europe anymore. The wages in Germany are extremely low compared to the productivity levels, and young people, almost 2/3 of students have to work in order to finance their studies. People have very, very bad working conditions. They work in precarious jobs and they earn very, very few. And although the social state in Germany still exists, it will not last forever if we don't do anything.
Katharina Principe from the student wing of the Left Party in Germany, thank you very much for talking to me. To put some of those figures into a little bit more context, 20 million, we're talking about the population of a large European nation all out of work, and that's being coupled with just recent news of a rise in inflation around the Eurozone, most notably when it comes to food. And just last month alone, the prices of food rising by 3.3%. So all of these problems seem to be increasing, and that's why we're seeing more and more people coming out to show just how unhappy they are with the current situation.